Hey everybody, how are we doing tonight in internet? How are our
Uh-oh.
feeling? Not contraceptive sponges. Sponges, I mean our
Okay.
brain.
I'm Chan. That's JD. We got friends with us.
We got
Hello.
Mr. Mike.
How's it going?
And Kinley.
Good, how you doing?
Yep.
Oh, and a puppy back there. I see now.
Yep.
Oh, a pretty puppy.
Oh,
And
and
Brian.
the Brinkalizer.
Hello.
Hi,
He
Brian.
Pardon me.
plays Tetris.
Just eating nerds.
Nice.
Nerds. God, I haven't had those in goddamn
Nerds.
30 years
Eating
or
nerds on a podcast full of nerds.
so. Yep.
Hi, friends in the chat.
Hey, everybody.
What's up, chat? Ricky? Toy Mafia? Eric?
Yeah.
They're all here.
They're all.
It's all happening.
here.
So, what's going on tonight?
I don't know. What's everybody working on?
Hi, Deluxe.
I'm working on a whole bunch of crap.
Hey there.
Look at that.
You want
Look
to
at
see
that
what my
guy
latest
in
thing
there.
I finished?
Yes.
Do it.
Yes.
You guys saw this before.
Oh my. Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
It's got parts from my action figure customs, the loincloth, the helmet, the arm, the torso.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember where.
Wow.
Paul's Customs, I got that. And then the axe. I took one of the regular axes and cut it off the handle. I cut two of them off the handle actually and put it on a regular deal that fit in his arm. So that, he's all done. Put some little horns on his back.
Yes.
It's hard
That's
doing
cool.
this
They don't.
reverse stuff.
I like it.
And then I was going through my shelves and decided that I was going to do my red Medusa over.
Oh.
Oh boy.
I'm going to add a little more wash to the snakes. And I got rid of the snake body because I thought the colors weren't really doing it for me anymore. So I got some other parts, and she's going to be like a human kind of right now.
Very cool.
Working on just a bunch of other crap. Oh, and I was at Target, and I found this guy.
Whoa.
Oh no shit.
Yeah,
Whoa.
$40.
Wow.
Cheaper than a Black Series.
Yeah,
You know, the one that's
that's gonna
Mandalorian
be
and
awesome
Grogu.
for Legions.
Yeah.
Shit.
It looks pretty good too. I mean,
I
I
mean,
don't think it's.
Todd nails that fucking sculpt. You know.
Yeah, the sculpt is pretty badass. The paint's nice on it. I don't know that it really moves around a lot. It comes with a little base. Actually, doesn't look like it moves at all.
So it's probably very similar to the old ones that they did.
Yeah.
Where they were just like little statues.
Yeah.
Cool.
It was my first thing I bought in the wild in a very long time.
Every once in a while, you come across something
Yeah.
cool.
Like, awesome. So that's
Brian,
me.
What do you got going on tonight?
You know, of course, there's always a spreadsheet or two,
Spreading of cheeks.
but I'm almost done that. But I have a
Cheers, man.
shit ton of loot from Legion's Con that I thought I'd
Ooh.
Nice.
show off.
Well, I can't wait to see that.
Hey, Matt just jumped in the chat.
I
And Wayne.
cannot believe the money that I spent at that show. And I'm not even talking about the exclusives. I mean, like, those are a given. But, man,
Sorry.
I mean, you'll see. I mean, I went to table to table to table. Oh, look at that. Look at that. You know, and of course I just brought my NJCC money with me.
Yeah.
So, easy come, easy go, I guess.
mean, it's
I
And,
mean, the money you
So this-
spent, so that's fair.
well, the only thing it's like, I got home. One of the things that I do after cons is I sit down with my clipboard and then I count the money that I know I brought with me, and then I count what's left over. And these last few cons we've gone to, it's been a good amount left over because I don't got Transformers to buy, right? I bought 4 half-price Marvel Legends and JCC, crap like that. But here, man, it's just like, how much is not left over? Seriously? But then when you look at it, it's like, it all went to people who made things or stuff like that. So it's like,
Right.
this money went to good people that I met this weekend,
Yeah,
stuff like
supporting small friends and businesses.
that. Yeah. So I was like,
That's
Yeah.
money.
that's
That's money
nice.
well spent.
It's nice. I mean, the lines, to get the Mythic product itself and what we saw. I mean, I posted that huge album of 300 pics, right?
Yeah.
Besides the customs, I took some pics of some people that had friggin' like huge ass wheelbarrows full of stuff. I mean, there are some people out there parked out front of the hotel with a U-Haul that they just kept filling up. I'm just like,
Jesus Christ.
what the hell is going on? Like, I mean, you want to put it out of the back of your mind that they're just people buying to resell, right? But
I mean,
in the front of my
probably
mind, like
not.
I want to say like these are brand new people to the line, right?
Yeah.
People who do not necessarily want to give a company $500 to hold on to for 18 months, right? They just want to take advantage of when it's there. Of course, if you're going to wait in line for 3 hours, you might as well buy everything you can when your chance comes to you, I guess, type of
For
stuff.
sure.
But I mean, the Horsemen, I should have took, I mean, I was able to get into the room early because helping out Chris and Kelly. But I should have took a picture of the table. I mean, it was mainly Alithia, some of the older Motu tributes from like 2 waves ago, and the Legion Builder, I forget what they call those, right? But the Legion Builder expansion, Legion Builders, maybe just Legion Builders. I can't remember.
Oh. Yeah, I know
Deluxe
what you
Legion
mean.
Builders,
The-
maybe.
Yeah, that was Deluxe Legion Builder.
And but they had some things on there, like there were some headless horsemen there, and some Krampus. They had some Krampus there, and I saw a couple interesting things like the Barbarian Builder. That's always very popular. I kind of wonder
Yeah.
where they've been hiding those things. Stuff like that.
Yeah, it seems like they have stash upon stash upon stash
Hmm.
stashed away.
But if I was going to get anything from their table, I probably would have picked up an extra Lord Bodrick from the last wave, and also an extra Alithia and her horse Phobos,
Mm-hmm.
because I have a backup set of Arathir. I kind of want to get backup sets of those main 4
You got
baddies.
the 2-pack?
No, I don't have the 2-pack. Because I missed out on the Arathir 2-packs. I was like, screw that. I am not going to chase that down, and I'm not going to do it. I'd rather, like, if I wanted to have something like that to keep in boxes, like toy art, because the boxes, I mean, that presentation looks
Yeah,
great.
the presentation
But-
is what that's all about.
But I found something a little better, and that's Nate Barch's booth. He sells the prints, man, and I'd rather hang those on the wall than do those 2-packs. So,
I love that guy's art. I would love
Dude.
to just
Yeah,
spend
it's
a weekend
awesome.
learning from him.
yeah, he's dude, he's a sweet guy. I talked to him a lot last Legion's Con and this Legion's Con as well. It's funny, I tell people, how I'm terrified of the Headless Horseman, right? Like Jason and Michael and whomever else. The Headless Horseman, that's the one that gives me nightmares. I was telling the story about it and stuff, and I don't know. I think you've seen it. Like I have this picture of me holding up the record, the LP of it that used to terrify me as a kid, and I showed it to him, and so you know how great of an artist he is. But as soon
Yes.
as I show him that picture of me holding that record with the the cartoony art, because it's a Walt Disney record, right? He goes, "Oh, do you know when that was made? That art?" And he just is like, "That was 1943." Blah blah blah. I was like, "God damn!" So he's not only a good artist, but he's a student of art, I guess.
Very
Well, he
knowledgeable.
he did say that he started out doing illustrations, so um, um, and that type of stuff, and he from a graphic design perspective, he said he's kind of like a novice. He's kind of working on the fly, and he was talking about how he had to go find the fonts for the Four Horsemen packaging and all that other stuff and things like that. So it's pretty cool. Got a lot of good people there, man. Good people to talk to. Just make friends, hanging outside, stuff
Heck
like
yeah.
that, sharing beers.
How about you, Chan? What are you working on?
I am working on a cup of coffee.
Cool.
Working on trying to stay warm. Because
How
it's
about-
chilly around
It's
How about
60
you
degrees in
reach-
this room. Cold.
How about you reach behind your computer? You have something there you could work on. Just reach around there. You'll feel it.
He's telling me to reach
It's in the
around.
middle.
Do you guys hear this?
Reach around.
Are you listening? Is anybody out there listening? Hello?
Here's something.
Hello?
She's
Tap,
gonna
tap.
reach around. Yeah, you can work on that.
What's that, a
little
box of tissues?
plunderling.
A box of tissues.
Oh.
JD's buying me presents, and he shouldn't
Oh.
Yeah, well.
be. But I do like the presents, so thank you.
Good.
I just don't have a knife because they're all upstairs.
I have this. Just don't. Okay. You're good. I was like, don't pull it
I got it.
until I pull my hand away.
I saw what it was.
Yeah.
And I was talking to Ricky just before you asked me what I was doing.
Oh.
We were discussing what time the show went on earlier, and then he was asking me about wedding stuff. So we were chit-chatting for a minute.
I see.
Greg
Is he
wants to
gonna help you
know,
pick out your
Brian,
dress?
did you grab one of those large banners from Nate?
No, what am I gonna do with a giant banner? It's like what we have for the realm that Chris pulls up, and dude. He was almost like, "Hey, you want one of those?" I was like, "No. Let's calm down."
Calm down.
But the banners look fantastic, man. They really decked out that hotel with those things. It was art of the exclusives, which I haven't even opened yet. So you have to take a few days off of work, come back. The meat grinder, man, it's crazy. But
Meat grinder.
yeah, so I've
Greg
been.
said, I didn't even know they were for sale. Any idea how much they were?
Oh no, yeah, I didn't even ask. Guess I should have. I think I saw some people posting pictures that they had bought some,
Really?
but yeah.
I would have liked to get in that 4-pack, or it's not a 4-pack, it's a 2-pack of the 4
Yeah.
homages
Yeah, same.
that my wife is going to kill me.
Mm-hmm.
Those dudes.
Well, good news, Mike.
Yeah, I know it's going on sale this Friday, but it's going to be cheaper to buy it later because they're going to charge. It's going to be more expensive to buy it now.
Well, and then they said there's like a regular release coming later, but
Yeah,
it's gonna be missing one of the heads in it.
that's all right. I can make
Aw. So who's the poor sap that gets left out then?
What do you mean?
From what I
Because it
understand, I
has
thought they said
4 heads.
well,
Is it like-
actually it comes with 5 heads.
Oh, all right.
Is it the
But
cat?
I mean, I don't think it's the.
I can't remember which one's not coming with it.
So it comes. I should just open this damn thing.
Yeah.
I
The
see.
ogre, the bull, the Spartan, the cat, and I think it's the skeleton head is the one that
Oh, I think you're right.
is the exclusive.
I know, Brian. I'll probably cave and buy it this Friday. You know how much willpower I have.
When it comes to legions.
0. There's the unknown one, or what's it called?
Yeah, the unknown one.
Yeah, that thing
That's
looks pretty fucking cool too.
That's a winged beast.
Yeah.
That is that one.
Your guys' advice about priming brown before yellow paint is gold information.
Nice.
It's working
Priming
really good.
brown before yellow.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
because yellow is such a thin paint or something.
It even works that way for walls.
It's funny. I was talking to people at the con, and we were talking about how the banana guy won the vote, the yellow demon,
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Um,
yeah, Zazar.
and people were like, "Yeah, I'd hate to have to make my own. Painting yellow sucks."
It does.
It does.
It's a nightmare.
Yeah, and they had these breakout sessions, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I attended the one for the Strupp Family Crafts. They do some soft goods, cloaks and capes, and they did that thing that drape over the horse last year.
Nice.
They're pretty cool. We ended up just kind of shooting the shit about just normal life and stuff like that. Because they had panels that were going simultaneously, so if you're up against a heavy hitter, you weren't going to get a lot of attention, like a lot of attendance, I should say, in others. But also too, I think a lot of people forgot about them. Like I forgot about them, and then it's like, oh crap, there's other things to do here besides walk around and empty my wallet. so the breakout sessions were like great, because look, I need to get out of this room because I'm about to start whipping out credit cards, type thing, and that's something I never do at cons.
No, you're
Yeah, so it
totally
was a
right.
nice little. All right, Brian, take a break. Go do that, and then refocus your mind so you don't buy everything you see.
Great.
And that was cool. I attended Nate Barch's one, which ended up being he showed us how he did the Four Horsemen art, and how the stuff goes on the boxes, how you lay things out, and then there's a lot of talk about how he interacts with the Four Horsemen to figure out how the ideas flow and all those types of things. I attended Chris. He did one for
Yeah.
Crashbox.
How did that go?
It went pretty good.
Nice.
He kind of went over the procedure for making one of his pieces and the different machines and all that stuff. And I sat in on Nikki Nicole. She did one where she actually painted a couple skeleton heads right then and there, and was going over the techniques and stuff like that.
Cool.
That was cool.
She's a really good painter.
But the one that I kind of just blew my mind. So me, I like to dabble in toy photography a little bit. I've done 5 pictures. It's fucking hard.
It is hard.
Especially if you just have an iPhone. So Trevor, 1/6 shooter, he had a session with Nate Strong and someone else that he he works with regularly. I can't remember that person's name. I'm sorry. but they basically did a live photo shoot where he brought in his camera, put it on the tripod, uh, um, tethered it to his laptop, and then they had a screen to show what was on the laptop, right? And then they set up a diorama, and then they did some lighting, and he's like, this is how the backlight works, and you never light your stuff from the front, you always do it from the side and from the back. And he was saying like, and what if it's too dark in the front? They would put these just white cardboard backer boards like in front of the figure, and the light would reflect off onto the figure from the back or the sides. So he's doing that, and he takes a couple pictures with his remote control, and the things are just showing up on the screen. And he's like, and I'm like, wow, that looks great right there. And he's like, nope. And then he like, let's put this in front of it. We'll add layers to it. And it's like, and then they have these light devices, they're like little squares, and they can do like different colors, different brightness. And he puts that up on the side. And then another dude stands on top of it with another one to simulate moonlight. And he starts taking more pictures. And then he's like, see how that's too dark right there. He puts a little like piece of paper, white piece of paper, like right in front of the figure, right on the ground. And I was losing my shit. Like I could not believe. And then they whip out this aerosol can, and he starts spraying it. And he's like, and then he takes pictures of it as it's dissipating. And I was. I couldn't believe
air duster?
Yeah.
And it was nuts. And then he shows the finished product right there. I'm like, oh my god, he did that in like 20 minutes.
That's
and
fantastic.
It was just insane. And I actually bought one of his prints. I mentioned this on Monday, but
It sounds like you learned a lot, though.
yeah, like a few subtle things. So I was talking to him before his thing. I was telling him I was really looking forward to it, and he's like, make sure you ask a lot of questions. And you know me, I'm very analytical and inquisitive, and
Sure.
I got questions, but I didn't have that many because they were answering them before I could ask them. Like that's how good it was. But like this print here is the one I got. Like when the Aether wave dropped.
Wow.
I guess I could do this.
Oh, yeah.
He took this picture with them on their horses and stuff, and like
That's
this,
beautiful.
like, and it was the last one that he had, and he sold it to me like off his display, and so like, dude, it's freaking awesome. So yeah, I was fanboying a little bit this weekend.
I probably would have been too. That sounds like a wild time, just having all that stuff to learn. I would love it if we could get people like that on here with us, just to talk about some of the things they do. That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, because I mean, we do this show to teach people how to paint and build backgrounds for the purpose of
displaying our toy photography.
Yeah.
To
I like taking pictures of my stuff. I suck at it, but it's like, yeah, it's good enough.
I like some of the ones JD took outside, like in snow and stuff like that in the past.
Yeah, I asked them about that, and they're like, I hate shooting outside.
Oh wow!
It's like the sun's always moving, and it's
inside you have a very controlled environment.
Exactly. Yeah, he was saying he's a control freak, so he likes that. But like, cause I've taken some stuff outside, and depending on the time of day, like, again, doing it with my phone,
right?
You can barely see the picture that you took, right? So it's like you take it and you're like, I can't tell if that's good or if I'm missing something. You gotta run back inside to where it's shady and look at it, and then by that point you're like, well, I can't remember what angle I took this at, and man, just big pain in the ass. I remember one time I did it, I took like 50 pictures, and I was like, well, let's see.
One of these has got to be a winner.
Yeah, that's what I do. I take like a whole bunch of pictures.
Just a whole bunch of pictures.
But yeah, man, it's just wild stuff.
Greg said, "This show taught me a lot about painting. I'm forever grateful for finding this channel. Opened an entire new passion I didn't know I had." That's awesome, dude.
That's
Good.
awesome.
That's really cool.
Greg was at the show too. Hung out with him quite a
I
bit.
heard.
Aw.
Yeah.
I hope you guys had fun.
I learn
Yeah.
stuff all the time here.
Vinny, welcome, Vinny.
What's up, Vinny?
Uncle Vinny in the house. Uncle Vinny's about to be in the house.
Oh yeah.
We're like 2 weeks away, guys. I'm getting excited.
It's 2.5. Don't get ahead of yourself.
2.5. Thanks for keeping me straight, Brian.
It's still. It's still
Well, if you
coming
cut
up
out
quicker.
meals and travel and sleep, I mean, it's like 5 days really.
Really? You're right. You're absolutely right. Wayne was here today helping me out.
Oh, that's
Good
cool.
time. Yeah.
Painting.
Yeah, actually. Vanessa was here this weekend helping. That's cool.
There's all kinds of stuff going on here.
We're busy people right now.
It's insanity.
Sometimes the only thing I have time to do is like respond to a message with an emoticon of some sort. Tyler says, "JD, I got something I need your help/talent with," and a winky face.
I got you, bro.
Does that mean you want him to trim your beard for you in private?
Whoa, whoa. Look. What happens with me and Tyler stays with me and Tyler.
I know. Dom already told me.
He's just that jealous. He's the jealous one.
He told me the first time I met Dom, he looked at me and he was like, "You do realize you have to share him, right?" That was the first thing Dom ever said to me.
Oh, Dom.
Is that what they call passive aggressiveness?
I suppose. My dad's got that going on too. I'm used to it. Today was my middle sister's 38th birthday, or 39th birthday. Jesus.
How
Oh.
many sisters do you have?
Two that are Jerry's kids.
I see what you
I
did
see
there.
what you did there.
I don't know. It seemed funny.
It was. It's very enjoyable.
My mom is constructing some elaborate costume. Yeah, it has like mechanisms and all kinds of things she's
Wow.
working on. Can't wait to see it.
Mechanisms.
So, JD, what are you
Yeah.
working on?
I am trying to finish up my arbiter.
He has his whole body apart
Arbiter.
from Halo.
From Halo. This is his bottom half. I'm just painting his undersuit, and then I gotta paint the belts, and then I'll put the details on his head, and that'll probably be it. So yeah, there's like a lot of details on the inside of his armor, belts and stuff. I gotta paint all that. If it'll focus. It's kind of.
I see.
Yeah. For whatever reason, they decided that, we're gonna mold him in a like grayish brown, and then we're gonna paint some of those parts brown, like a different brown, like poop brown.
Poop brown.
Yeah.
Not a fan
Taco
of
Bell
those.
second harvest brown.
Yes. Perfect. Wow.
Very good way to put that.
That is Genius.
I'm working on a sign that says poo, and I'm trying to come up with the best color brown. I guess that's what I gotta look for.
I mean, all the browns, really.
That's fair.
Depends on what you eat.
Yeah. You know, a Taco Bell chip.
Oh, hell yeah, that looks good, man. I know you guys can't see it or nothing, but that's only one coat.
The yellow. Yeah, that
Oh,
does look
wow.
better. Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn
So
it.
what's the secret again?
Priming it
Prime
in brown.
with brown first.
Oh,
Yeah.
prime with brown.
Yeah.
Yellows and reds always, regardless of what type of paint, always seem streaky and hard to cover.
I put super thin coats on too, usually like 3, sometimes 4 base coats, just super thin. I might do them like one after, because this paint dries pretty quick. So if I'm doing like 2 pieces, I'll just go back and forth. But yeah, it's working pretty damn good.
Finney said Chipotle underwear. Tyler says down with the brown.
Chipotle underwear.
Do you think it would be too over the top to get like fake peanuts and fake corn and cut it apart and glue it to my poo sign?
Nope.
Corn.
Just like glue some weird chunks of corn on it.
Pepper and a matchbox.
I'm gonna glue
Like,
it to
dude,
or
what
I'm gonna hang it on a bathroom wall.
You know, it's an exit, not an entrance.
Gross. Greg sent Brian a few pictures.
Alright, spreadsheets are done.
Yay.
Brian's on spreading cheeks. Woo.
How's the Lego Prime coming, Brian?
I don't even know where the remainder of the parts are now.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Moved everything around.
Womp womp.
Shelf gravy fail.
Hey, these are really nice spreadsheets.
Oh. I was talking about the Lego.
Oh. Well, I'm just saying the alternative.
Oh. So this is a nice turn of events since our normal daily processes to sit and paint something.
It's weird to just sit here.
Right?
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's the other part. It is kind of weird.
I kind of felt a little bit like that Monday night, like, I'm sitting. Oh my god.
Oh my god, I feel so
Wait.
lazy.
What are you talking about?
Because we're so busy. There's legit so much going on right now. I have a paintbrush in my hand from like 8 a.m. on.
And I'm just picking things up, putting them down, sawing things in half.
Screwing stuff, nailing things.
Yep.
Pushing and pulling stuff.
sounds like your OnlyFans page.
It does, right?
Oh. Oh.
Alright.
Pushing, pulling, screwing, nailing.
Yeah. Jamming stuff in places.
JD's a big
Yeah.
man.
Balls and holes. Balls and holes.
Chasing dogs around in the process.
Trying to keep them out of my fucking tools.
How is your canine collection going?
Canine collection. Spelled
like
with
it.
a K, even, huh?
Oh, it's so terrible. They're crazy.
Oh, look at that.
Is this from Greg?
Oh,
That's very nice.
It's Orgus vermilius type of thing. So,
Yeah, I was gonna ask, what are we looking at here?
so I mean, I recognize the parts. This is
Mm-hmm.
probably from the Barbarian builder here, and
Base part.
this could be a
Oh,
black knight, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like it. Gloss black.
He might have got this from somewhere else. This might be
Yeah,
from the
that's-
Barbarian builder set too.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is from, I'm gonna guess it's the Knight builder set.
That sounds
think.
right.
So this is the start.
yes.
This is the start.
Okay.
Ah, yes, here we are.
Hmm. Very nice.
Oh, wait a minute.
Mhm.
Greg, wait a minute. What? This is a prototype.
Oh.
This is unless he, and this is a
No,
primer.
that's his paint.
That's
Is a
great,
primer? Okay. You
Yeah.
think?
It's primed, he said.
Okay. Oh, is that what he
Hi,
said?
Paul.
What's up, Paul?
It looks like it's yeah, it does, Greg. It looks like a test out for sure,
Okay.
Test shot. Yeah, that's what I was trying to
Test shot.
but it's not. He primed it.
It's just the base color.
Okay.
So
that.
it looks like he decided to go with a different thing. So he's gonna
No,
use this.
so it
Wait,
looks
go back.
See, these are
that
different.
first. That
This is
first.
It is different.
That's all the stock parts unpainted,
Right.
and then the
except
next one's all the base coat.
No, but
The
that's
heat-
hip
this-
skirts are different.
the hip skirt. He found something different.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And
Matching paint?
This is okay.
Oh, I know what he's making.
Yep.
I think I've seen the post for this actually.
Yeah. Huh.
so he's checking under his armor.
Yeah.
Checking the undercarriage,
Make sure you ask him to cough.
making sure that the blinds match the drapes, or
I'm gonna
is
have
it
to touch
carpet
it.
matches the drapes, grapes, and drapes.
And I guess he made another one.
Wow.
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 I mean, that's no easy.
That
feat.
paint match is perfect.
Which one's
Yeah.
which? Can you tell?
I don't know. I've got one up on the shelf, but it's
I'm gonna
Way up
guess the
there.
left one is the real deal, and the right one is his.
That's gonna be my guess too.
One is the original, and
I
one
can't
is
tell.
his. Which
Because
one is it?
look,
Come on,
I
chat,
mean-
vote.
you guys have owned this, right?
Uh-huh.
There's a lot more to this than just painting this guy burgundy.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
There are lots of layers in there.
yeah, like the highlights here. I learned this in by watching you guys. And you know, I saw Nikki do this right in person too. It's like it looks like it's done, but then you put a little bit of thing and then you just highlight the edges
Mm-hmm.
type of thing, and it really makes it pop. But
Alright,
dude,
guys,
this
right or
is
left?
pretty
Which one's
spot on.
Greg's? Which one's the original?
I would have to put it down to which paint looks newer because I really can't tell.
Man, that's tough.
That's an excellent reproduction though.
Looking at my
I think
screen.
I think this one looks better, the one on the right. So I'm gonna say this one is his
Huh.
compared to this one. Now, if I'm wrong, I just said that his looks worse than that one.
I'm gonna say,
Oh,
can you
Brian.
scroll down so you can see the swords? Okay, let's look at the swords now. The one on the left looks like the colors are more like one color. I'll go over to the right a little bit.
Looks a little dingy.
That one looks like it might have a little bit of a detail and some dry brushing on it. So my vote is the one on the right is his. Beyond that, I can't tell.
So the same
might
one
just be-
Brian's guessing.
That might just be how the light's hitting it too.
I think I made the right guess.
Wow.
Just saying.
Yeah. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Greg, that looks great.
That's
Very, very good, man.
fantastic.
I like the holes in the cape.
Now I'm curious. Do
He's
you
so
already
sick,
have
yeah.
one? And you like had someone lend it to you so you
I
can
think he
see
borrowed
it?
it from somebody. But he'll
Aha.
tell you for sure.
Look at that. One
You're
on the
right.
right.
Oh,
Nice.
look at those
Very good.
detective skills.
Look at that. Well, it was to me. It was the knees.
Mm-hmm.
I could tell by the knees. Like this looks like factory.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it looks good. It doesn't look bad. But when I looked at this one, I was like, see, there's some care done in here.
Mm-hmm.
So,
He said Rod Martin lent it to him.
Rod Martin. And Rod
Well,
we
shout out
trust.
to Rod.
Yeah, great job, man. That looks fantastic.
That's pretty wild.
Very, very good, Greg.
That's kind of a, that guy fetches a pretty penny nowadays too.
Yes, he does.
I was just gonna say, like, I could have sold one to you, but yeah, there you go.
I was wanting that Rhaegar for so long, and I knew I wasn't ever gonna get it for like under $300 or something. So I'm like, I'm just gonna try to paint one, and I did, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy with it. So
That's all that matters.
Evil
And you put the
son.
work into it too. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's one of those things.
Look,
It's
guys,
all the
he,
it's all the same parts.
he used Scarlet. See, that's how I recognized it.
The magic word.
Good
Zoomed
colors,
right in
man.
on that.
What is this?
Armed coat?
Armed coat is like a gloss.
Gloss.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
It's
Now, is
used
that
a lot
something-
in mouths and on eyes.
Eyeballs and yep.
So, is it something that you mix with the paint while you're painting, or you put it on after?
No, it's just like a brush on clear coat.
Ah, okay. So, yeah, so that's pretty.
So what's the earth one? I don't remember seeing that before. Agrix?
Earthshade, that's like a brown.
So
I
like
use that one a
blood?
lot.
No.
It's like a really dark brown.
I need to replace some that we have and get some new ones because there's lots of nice
Interesting.
colors out there that I don't have.
So Greg says that he used the Arn coat all over the body and then hit everything with a matte finish.
Yeah, and it gives it like, because their toys kind of have, especially him, he kind of has like a little bit of a gloss to him.
Mm-hmm.
And then that would, just knocks it back a little bit.
Very cool.
I never thought about
Very
doing
good.
that.
It's a good idea, especially on armor. That
Yeah.
seems-
See, we're learning stuff from the audience.
Yeah.
That's what the point is.
Hell yeah.
Heck.
Come and share.
Dude, that's really good.
Very nice.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. You should be really proud of yourself, Greg.
Should be.
Hell yeah.
That would be.
I got my little plunderling dude out.
Yeah,
Look at
how's that
little
going?
face. They're cute. In like a creepy way. They're like black eyes, like a doll's eyes.
Back at those eyes.
Teal Titan has a new Medusa head out.
Oh.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
it looks very much like the '80s Clash of the Titans Medusa.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's fuck. I saw that. I'm like, holy shit. It looks pretty damn good.
I would love to see that.
He says it's going
I'd
up for
love to
order
see
in a
you
couple
paint
days.
it.
I'd love to see me paint it too.
You and her.
I got to get a couple of those.
What do his heads usually run?
Right around $30 on average.
That's not bad.
He's had them for a little cheaper, some a little more. I think he's got the screaming one or the yelling one right now for like 28. Yeah, right around $30.
That's awesome.
In my opinion, they're worth every penny. They're fantastic sculpts. The detail is just insane on them, and they're built out of good resin. I don't know much about resin quality, but I've dropped them a couple times on solid surfaces, and the snake heads didn't break.
Oh wow!
And I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe that didn't break.
Yeah, usually
Jesus.
like it's fragile enough that they'll shatter.
Yeah,
But
it's like a bluish kind of teal color.
oh, okay.
The
So,
resins.
Ricky said, "I've never bought Legions, but that set they showed on ETR the other night has me super tempted." Paul says Necronominus
Oh,
wave, Ricky.
yeah.
The the necrophilia one, or whatever it's called. Dude, you kill me, man. That set is gorgeous. It is beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm very excited about it.
I'm getting two of all the skeleton related stuff, at least.
That one I'm gonna think long and hard about. I'm just gonna definitely just go do an all in real quick, and then there's some ones in there I think I
Nothing?
definitely want to get
This
duplicates
thing's
of.
like trying to split me in half.
I'm not super
Sure.
big on the knights, like the name knights. They're cool. They're just not really my thing. As
Yeah,
much as I like the
not.
monsters and the bad guys and the women and stuff.
Yeah. Are you pulling it up, Brian?
The Necronominus wave?
Yeah.
Well, first I want to go through my pile of loot from the show.
Do it.
So,
Do it.
Let's see what Brian
Well.
got.
a couple things here is I'm gonna see if I can't pull up pictures at the same time. Just bear with me.
Alright, let's get this.
Because I have stuff here, but I have you know, they're not on the things that they're intended for. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Parts you bought aren't you in a show what they're meant for or what they look like installed or whatnot.
Okay. So, just bear with me here a minute. Oh, of course, I don't have a goddamn picture of it. Oh, here we are. There's only 290 pictures to go through.
Only.
Only.
Yeah, it's a picture taking machine. But, yeah, this I got from the Strip Family Crafts. The vest, which goes on the ogre here, or half giant. It's like a vest he can wear.
Oh,
So
cool.
leather.
Yeah. And also, this cape here for Artemis.
Very nice.
I got those two
That's cool.
things.
I like the edges there.
Yeah, let's see. And then they had they called it
Please
the
tell me
office.
you got that
I
straight.
That
want
picture
that.
makes me laugh every time I see
The
it.
office troll. But yeah. Let's see. Thought I had these pictures are all crazy and out of order. But alright, I digress. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Strut Family Crafts. They're nice people. So yeah, I got those two things. And
You
then
didn't get an office shirt?
no, that wasn't for sale.
Oh.
Oh.
I think they made that for Walter.
That's cool.
Yeah. And then I picked up some axes that were painted. These are just regular mythic axes. Then they added some blue accents to them. Or they might be factory axes and I bought some with spare parts, which is also possible. And then there were there's this booth there called Mythic Bits. See that? And look, they
Mhm.
Oh,
took the
wow.
plastic bag and they put a sticker
Oh,
on there.
yeah.
That's
Oh.
really cool. And from them, so as you know, people, Cosmix is coming. Cosmix is coming.
Yeah, God, hurry the hell up.
And I want to make basically astronauts,
Mhm.
homaging Starcom characters. So I was on the hunt for non-mythic heads. So I found this guy.
Mhm.
Oh,
So it looks just normal person. But check out that mustache.
that's a
Action.
great stash.
Yeah.
He's got girlies.
And then just this bald dude. Look at that.
Nice.
Nice.
Yep. And see what else? The Noble Bear people were there,
Oh, yeah, they got cool
and
stuff.
so I picked up some accessories. Their stuff's easy to find, but I got some beer steins.
Oh wow,
Yep.
that's awesome.
And some like magic bits. There's like a book and some
Whoa.
shrooms.
Oh,
in
cool.
there. Yeah.
Sweet.
Some Skyrim sort of stuff.
And they had some barrels, so I bought a couple barrels. Let's see what else. What else?
I would have spent thousands of dollars if I'd only gone to
Dude,
that damn show.
Listen,
Thousands.
I didn't
Save
spend
for
a
next year.
Not a
man.
couple
didn't-
hundred, thousands.
dude, Mike. If they have NJCC the week before, you should come for 2 weeks and
Yeah.
Sell your shit.
sell your shit and then go to Legion's Con. And yeah. So let's see what else is in here. Oh, that's cool. Forgot about that. And I want to try and see if I can't remember who I bought these things from as well.
It's like Brinkhead Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They've all been outlawed those plastic bags in our state, you know.
Here is, hey, look, EE is here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What's
And
up,
it's
Eric?
funny that
Hi.
he's here because the next piece I'm pulling out is this was also from Noble Bear Customs, a
Oh,
big ass cat head
Oh, wow.
that has an articulated jaw. See how it's got the
Oh, nice.
little
Mhm.
nubby things and
Yeah.
those things, and just jam it in there.
Is that for an ogre scale?
It is actually for the Masterverse Battle Cat.
Oh.
It'll
Oh.
hop right on.
Oh.
So you can take his
That's fucking
the
cool.
dumb face off that they give you. You can
Yeah.
make that.
That's
I think
So I
nice.
gotta get this to him here eventually.
I think I saw a picture of that a while back. That's cool.
The funny thing is, if Greg is still here, I had this out when I was talking to him on Sunday. He's like, "Oh, that reminds me, I need to go buy that," and I was like, oh, "Sorry, I just got the last one."
Oh.
And then
Oh.
I was in the middle of messaging EE, and I was like, "Well, wait, let me see if he texts me back." And he says he doesn't want it, and I pulled my phone out and it's up. He's like, "Send me your PayPal info." So yeah, I'm like, "Sorry, nope." He definitely wanted it. And then so 1/6 Shooter, he wasn't just selling prints, but he was selling some custom shields. So here's
Ooh.
one with the Cabal emblem
Ball
on it.
emblem, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And then there is this one too. That's really cool looking.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I like that. It very much reminds me of like the Spartans and stuff, how they have that like half moon cut out, which is really cool for doing posing of your mythics. So I really like. All right, what next? Oh, this is another one that I got from. It's a lot of head, people. Just warning you.
Not ahead.
Nothing wrong with
It's
that.
a lot of head for sale at Legion's Con. That's why everybody stays up so late there.
Everybody giving head.
I mean, I guess if you gotta have it, you gotta have it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, there's more in that bag. But here's another one for Mythics. I mean, for Cosmics eventually. I think that'd be pretty cool, dude. They got this.
Yeah.
There's this one character
Oh, wow.
called Lieutenant Bob T. Rogers. He doesn't look like this, but I can see this being Lieutenant Bob T. Rogers.
Makes sense
He's
to
a-
me.
Communications officer for the Star Max bomber. He might have been the navigator. Maybe it was Sergeant Red Baker was the navigator. I don't know. It's been a long time.
Well, whichever it is, we trust you.
Whichever it is.
Yep.
And then this one is from Steven Bishotti.
Bishotti, yep.
Look
Lord Stephen Bishotti.
Yes, Lord Stephen. Look at this handsome guy,
Wow.
dude. He's
Looks
definitely
like
a
you.
pilot. He's a hotshot pilot, this dude.
Yeah, he's a good
Brian,
painter,
that
too.
looks more like you than the head that you had Hasbro doesn't do. Yeah.
Yeah.
That one's
Uh-huh.
in focus.
It just needs brown hair.
There we go. I don't have brown hair though. I have that
Sandy
crazy
hair.
Luke Skywalker hair.
There you go.
You know, where the
Mhm.
toy companies they don't know how to do it. It's like, is he brown? Is he blonde? Is he maybe figure arts? Let's just paint his head gold. Who knows? And then from Nikki's table, I got this one.
That's where I would have spent a lot of money.
It's a Fury Goblin. It's hooded.
Ooh,
Look at
very
that.
cool.
Yeah.
Like a ninja.
Yep.
Ouch.
Oh, and the fun just keeps on going. All right.
But wait,
got-
there's more.
Brian's
There
got
is
quite the
more.
scroll going here.
There is more.
Yes.
Yeah, just nothing but little baggies and heads and stuff.
Slapping and
So,
chopping.
I
you
got
know,
this.
love
So
is nuts.
I do like I do like Xylona's flock. And if you didn't know, the last round of Mythics, I think it was Olithia. I don't know if there's one before that or not, but they made it so that the chests pop off the
Wow.
torsos. So right away, there's customizers selling a lot of chest, a lot of head and chest being sold
Oh.
in Legion's Con, and this one's painted like in the spirit of the Elven Warrior guys. So,
Yeah.
Cool.
That's
So
cool.
I'm gonna-
That's a good idea.
and this is why I wanted to get that extra Bodrick. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Help you save a lot of materials if you're actually one of the people making those too. 'Cause
Yeah.
you don't have to make a whole torso, just the plate.
Just the
That's
plate.
fair,
Yeah.
All right. And
Very
now,
plate-
before I do this
plate
next one,
friendly.
I want to look up who it was because they had a lot of cool stuff at their table. And let's see here, event details, the venue, about. They used to have guess. There used to be like a map of where the vendors were. Come on, Jeremy, where'd you hide that shit? Well, he might have taken it down. I mean, the event is over.
I think what you're thinking of was for the vendors only.
No. You know what? I screenshotted it on my phone because I knew this was gonna happen. You know, when you come across information you want to lose, Take
Yeah.
screenshots. Here it
I
is.
always take screenshots.
See, there's a map of all the
Yeah.
tables.
Oh,
so who is
okay.
at
So
tables.
he really.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so they were number 22. That doesn't seem right to me. Maybe. Chucky's Geek Spot. Chucky's Geek Spot. So, I will show the photo of their table. If you scroll through the photos, they are the ones that kind of had like a Mortal Kombat thing set up here. Like this. Look at that.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I know who built that thing.
Oh, you do?
Yep.
These are all out of order. My goodness.
Wow.
Yeah, that is.
Mhm. Who is that? I remember seeing this.
What the fuck? Yeah, I follow him on Instagram. The guy who built that, and he made it for. Wicked Pics was the Instagram that he made it for, and that's it. And like it was all backlit, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
Yep.
So, yeah, so anyway, they had these flaming sword effects. And look,
Oh, that's cool.
they're
That's pretty
squishy.
detailed.
There. Yeah. And, in my haste to stop spending money at that table, I forgot to ask him how he made these. But yeah, it's pretty. But basically, I got this for the headless horseman's sword. The sword kind of just, it's intertwined in around the blade, and yeah. So I got that.
Nice.
And then, if you know the Olithia figure, she has all these arms, like these, because
Yeah.
she's weighing people with the soul spiller or whatever it is, type of thing. And so they made these little purple flame effects too
Oh, cool.
that she can hold, which, to me, I mean, Olithia, that's a great figure and everything, but anything to make it pop a little more, because there's not much else you can do with it except make it sit on a shelf and look good. So, like, I thought that this was a really nice accompaniment to that. I tell you, these people, man, they're like, they're sitting there, they're a little, they look a little bored, because, people are just going through all the tables. They're, as you saw, they have a table just full of cool stuff. And, they're probably like, oh, look at this guy just coming by, taking pictures of our stuff again. Then I put the phone in my pocket, and I'm like, I want this, 2 of those, and 2 of those. And they're like, oh, hey.
A paying customer.
He's not just taking pictures.
That's right.
I feel like at most toy shows or conventions, it might be a little difficult to sell customized things, but I feel like that's the perfect place to do that.
So check this out. JD, you're going to love this. It's a torch.
Cool.
It's from those same folks.
Yeah.
It'll light up.
And look, it comes with this thing, and you can put the thing in there.
Little wall scone.
I think you can, like that.
Yep.
Look, yeah. And there's more. You turn it, I think, this way. There, look at that.
Wow.
It lights up.
Sweet.
And
That
so,
is super cool.
yeah, check this out. You can just unscrew this,
Mm-hmm.
and then the battery is
Yep.
right there.
Uh-huh.
That's
I know those exact lights.
Yeah, dude.
Yep.
It's freaking cool.
That is cool.
And they were a little bit pricey. I mean, nothing crazy, like $20. But when I look at, first off, they designed the flame things, and then they have the wherewithal to make it so that you can change the batteries and all that other stuff, and then they give you the thing to rest it in. I mean, this is there's a lot of thought and stuff they put in here. They were kind of nice people to talk to as well.
I feel like a lot of people that make things surrounding the Mythic Legions are very thought out people. Like everything they do is meticulous.
Alright, now check out this thing.
Like Toddy Max got Hasbro beat on the goddamn plastic ties in here.
So check out this dude. This guy's booth was called Just Shelve It. And I think his name's Jesse. I can't remember.
Looks like that's what it says on that picture behind him, like that poster board.
Just show.
Oh yeah, there it is, right
It's
there.
like Jesse. He does.
So let me see. I took a ton of pictures of this thing, but everything's all out of order. First off, check this out. Someone took a troll box and put a Dio inside it. Len from Wolf King did this.
Mm-hmm.
And like he painted it with the the paint that reacts to light or something like that. This picture does this absolutely no justice, but this is pretty wild stuff. But like here it is from that like he made a weird creature out of this Groot, and he's got a Toad guy there. And
That's
look
so
at that.
cool.
It had the water and
Oh, that's cool.
Very, very cool.
That's pretty wild. Little hut.
yeah, here we go. More of these. And anyway, from the reason why I bring this up, I think I got it.
Is that an Elvis head?
Hold on.
Yeah, this is a different. This
Let's
is
see.
everything's all screwed up. These pics are out of order for some reason, but yeah, looks like an
That's
Elvis,
awesome.
It looks like he's raising one eyebrow like, hey, baby.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Looks like he's got like some wrestling championship belt on his shoulder.
Anyway, this dio's full of little critters and things. Yeah, so it's pretty cool.
I dig that bridge.
I heard.
Yeah, that's cool.
I heard that this was sold for $250, and I was like,
What?
"You look at this." I was
That's
like,
it?
I think you got robbed."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
That
look
looks
at
like
this
it's
thing.
stacked with individual bricks too.
Yeah, I mean that's what I heard. I might have been wrong, but yeah,
my.
this thing is pretty amazing. I think I have a
I'd
pic.
expect way more for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all
Way more.
individual bricks glued together. That's time consuming. Just cutting them is time consuming.
Look at this. Check out this little guy.
That's
Like,
super
Oh,
cool.
that's it's fucking Vivi.
Yeah. Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy 9.
Yeah, he made it out of some kind of trick-or-treating figure, I think.
Mhm.
Oh,
That's a
that's
good
made out of
idea.
Sam.
Yeah.
That's actually.
It's made out of
pretty
Sam
cool.
from
Yeah.
Trick or Treat.
Oh, that's just part of the bridge. Damn, I wish these weren't out of order. That sucks.
I can't believe they painted. That's crazy.
But yeah, look at all this, like in here, like this, like the water effect, and like there's like weapons in there.
That's
and
cool.
Stuff.
Greg said
All those
that
plants.
guy said that he cut those bricks using a table saw. What?
Really?
I mean, you
That's
can use
tiny shit to be using a table saw for.
That's how I started out when I didn't really get very far. But I was sitting there with a knife trying to make straight edges and shit, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, man, this is fucking tough because it's my knife only goes to like 3/4 of an inch, and I'm cutting inch foam, and it's like
Yeah.
there's got to be an easy way. And I lean back, and there's my table saw right there. And I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna try this and cut like a hot knife through butter.
Yeah, sure, but
No
like
problem.
doing little bricks like that?
You could set up jigs to make skinny cuts, but
Sure.
chopping them up into the actual lengths,
Yeah,
that'd be another story altogether.
I feel like that takes
so
a
he
lot.
could be just like cutting strips and then
Cutting bricks.
sitting. Yeah, like
Yeah, that's
sitting
what I
there
was-
cutting them
That's what
into
I imagine,
individual
but that's
bricks
still
later.
very close to the saw.
Mm.
With the fingers.
So anyway, from that guy Jesse, I got a couple heads from him. That's
Yeah, Ricky, that plague doctor figure looks cool.
so I got a night elf because I don't think we have any female
Oh.
night elves.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That's cool. Who'd you get that from?
that guy Jesse. I think he
Oh.
said this was maybe
That looks
either
like
a noble bear head or a planetary dog.
looks like
head.
planetary dog toys.
Yeah, I think it's
Hmm.
planetary dog. And then
That's a good
also, I got a green one too.
Cool.
paint. Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah. And this one, the hair is it's not. It's like kind of pliable, and the ponytail comes out. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, actually, I think this weekend I'm looking for. I need to pull out some of my mythics that are binned and do some head swaps. I have some ideas on how to display this haul as well in the Cabal, because I kind of want to pay homage to the people that I bought this stuff from.
Heck yeah.
So I wanna do
Good
that.
night, Paul.
Bye, Paul.
Night, Paul.
But there's more.
Okay.
And the hits keep on coming, folks.
Oh, I did show off on Monday. You saw that, right? The table and the chairs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I saw that. Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
I love that.
Nice.
Nice.
Scarlett's having a picnic on my desk.
I bet.
Sure.
Alright, and then also, I picked this up from the Leeson shop booth, so the booth that Jeremy's family was working.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know who made this one specifically, but it's another, just another plain human head, you know,
Oh, that's cool.
to, I don't know which one he'll be. If I decide to do the Astro Marines, I might make him. There was a driver for a vehicle called the Harv 7, and he was Champ O'Brien. Maybe he's Champ O'Brien. He's a staff sergeant. I think.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Camp O'Brien.
It's freaking, that's some deep cuts. Pulling in any hardcore StarCom fans out there. All right. And Dennis Derby showed up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Poor fella's like flight was delayed by a whole day, but he was able to get there late on Saturday.
What a swell guy.
Yeah, he is a nice guy, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. He
So I
is.
got this guy here,
Oh, wow.
and
Nice.
I think he's gonna be the pilot. He's gonna be the Star Max bomber pilot. His name's Rip Malone. He's captain. I
Very
think that's
cool.
definitely.
That looks like my
Definitely.
action figure costume.
He looks like a fly guy, right?
Fly
Captain.
guy.
Sure, he looks like he could be a captain.
He looks like an angel,
An
archangel.
And then
I'm a
And then
person.
there's this one here.
My name is Anakin.
he's not a he's not a space guy, but he just looked cool. You
It
know,
does look
Yeah.
cool.
I have a couple of these Templars. You know, might as well change them up.
Spice them up a little bit.
But wait, there's more.
Jesus.
Yeah, like I said, I just bye NJCC money. Never should have brought all of you to.
Hey, Brian,
friggin-
that's what money's for. It's for spending it.
Yeah, you're having fun.
All right. So
At least it's not hookers and blow.
That's right.
Yeah.
oh, that could be fun.
Good, I guess.
All right. I want to find this other table. Table 47. So this was Lone Wolf Labs. Lone Wolf Labs. Now, I don't know if he designed any of this stuff, but I am under the impression that he has a bank of 3D printers and he prints out designs that people sell on the internet. Is what my guess is. You know, he buys the file or whatever and sells.
Yeah.
Just because some of his stuff, it looks like things I've seen before. But then again, we go to a lot of toy shows in Jersey. There's a very good chance I've seen his booth before.
Yeah.
It's a possibility.
All right. Oh wait, what's in here? Oh no, we did that already. So he was selling. There wasn't just mythic stuff there. There was spacey stuff.
Ooh, I like spacey stuff.
So
I'm kind of spacey myself.
he had the console from the Millennium Falcon.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
that's
Oh,
cool.
wow.
Sir, I don't know where your ship learned to communicate. This has most peculiar dialect. And I picked up a space couch.
Should we
Ooh.
take the
Which is-
professor back and plug him into the Harper Drive?
Everybody. can
Not
use a
entirely
space
stable.
couch.
And yeah, space couch. You know, the harem's got to sit somewhere.
That's right.
That's correct.
And then he was also. I was like, I need some chairs. You got any chairs back there? He just pulls out this box. He's like, oh, yeah, here's some chairs. So, I don't know how this goes. Maybe like this. But yeah, chairs. The thing. Chair goes on. You gotta
Nice.
paint it.
Nice.
Stuff like that. He's like, I can't find the actual chairs that are in the Millennium Falcon. I'm like, this will be fine. This will be just fine. He actually had, you know, that couch thing. He had one that was more in tune to the little nook where the game was, where you know Chewie and R2 were playing. It was smaller and it did
Space
have
Chef.
it did have the table as well. And then so I'm just walking around here at the end of Sunday. I'm like, you know, I still got money. So I haven't spent it all.
You're like me,
I got enough gas in the car to get home, you know,
burning
type
a hole in
thing.
your pocket.
So he was selling another computer console, $10. I was like, sure,
Whoa,
you know, he was pricing that stuff to move near the end.
Nice.
that's fun.
So I was like, all right, yeah, because I think he only wanted like 15 for this one and same for this. I mean,
No
so
kidding.
I mean the
That's a
price
good
is.
price.
It's funny, like when I was there earlier on Saturday, you know, I was walking around. We finally got, you know, the Crashbox booth finished and stuff like that. And I'm just going that look there, staring at his stuff, and Kelly just sidles up next to me, and she's looking at what I'm looking at, and she's like, you know, the people here are really underselling themselves. And I was like, yeah, true. I mean, good for some of us though. But you know, when you're in a room like, I mean, this isn't your typical toy show.
Right.
When you're in a room like that and it's nothing but customs from table to table to table. Like there were a couple tables there, maybe 3 that had like Marvel Legends on it and like Black Series and stuff like that. There's one guy selling, Galactuses and Razor Crests and things. His table still had a lot of stuff on it at the end of the weekend. But you can't. I mean, I feel like you can't go overboard with charging some of this stuff because people want to spread their money around at these tables, right? So everything was pretty reasonable. I mean, I got a couple of those painted heads for like $20 a piece. Other people were selling stuff for 40, things like that. 35, 30. So, I mean, it wasn't too bad. But I do have one more thing that I
grab that stool.
I don't have
I'll be right
here
back.
in the room. But this was a bit of a steal. I was talking to Greg about this today. There was a booth
It's like
near
Yoda's.
right next to the crash box booth called Chubsy Wubsy. And it turns out he like got into some weird superhero costume. At one time of the day, I totally missed it, but I saw a picture of it. But this is a Black Series scaled Yoda kind of diorama with all these
Wow.
parts for, dude, $40.
Wow.
And
Wow.
Greg wanted to see it, so I took pictures of it. Was it today? I can't remember. It might have been yesterday. And I was looking at it and I was like, you know what? I think it's 6-inch scaled. He said it was 6-inch scaled. I can't find my Yoda, but I was putting other figures next to it, and he's like, no, it is. He showed me the picture online. He was selling it online for $120.
Holy
So
crap.
I don't know. I mean, it's not like I picked it up off the table and said, how much is this? And he just said, he
Yeah.
actually had a tag on it that said $40. So I guess maybe like, maybe he's been carrying it around from show to show and got tired of not selling it and wanted it gone.
It's either that or it's like Legion Con deals.
Right.
Kind of like if you catch Legions when they're on pre-order, you get them very inexpensively.
Yeah.
So
Anyway, that was pretty cool. That's my haul, man. It's a ton of stuff. See, this is why I didn't do this on Monday. Otherwise, the Monday show would still be going on.
So when are you ordering your Citadel paints?
See, these are very good questions. These are very good questions. It's like I need another NJCC to sell stuff and then buy paint.
Yeah, Brian, you need to get into painting.
Now that I got my other room kind of cleaned out, like I have room to maybe set up a place to paint.
Oh, sorry. Trying to make a silly
Just
little
pull out a TV tray and sit in front of the TV and go to town in your living room.
Yeah, find yourself one of these things.
What is that? Is that a Tupperware full of cookies?
No. It is. It's like a little toolbox thing.
Uh-huh.
And you can, of course, store stuff in the bottom. You pull this out. And then you also have
Little trays.
a tray with your paint. Here, get that off there. See, that's for your paint, and it's got a little
Water cup.
and it just stores on the side. And then this one, you can actually keep the paints in it, or like weapons or whatever. And then you have like the whole tub on the bottom to keep stuff in.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's a little
Nice.
painting toolbox.
It's handy to have something like that. Little, just go out and get yourself some paints and keep them in something like that. You could probably
And
find
also,
something similar at like Michael's.
From Wolf King Customs, he sells parts that are not quite up to snuff. that
Mm-hmm.
when they're printed, they're like misformed and stuff. But basically, it's a double stuffed blind bag of just loose parts to practice painting on.
Mike's
Oh.
like, I'd have bought 50 of those
Yeah.
right the fuck
That's
now.
that's a treasure trove right there.
So, yeah, like you can see some of the parts where it's like, oh yeah, I can see why he didn't sell these for real because there's some issues, but definitely good for practicing.
Well, that and I mean, you could always put something damaged in somebody's hand and make it look cool.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there's that, but like some of the parts aren't fully formed, type of thing.
Oh, like the resin didn't finish printing or.
Yeah, or something like that.
Yeah.
So, but still, good for practicing.
That's cool.
Practice
These look like
makes
some
perfect.
that were painted and then maybe were like, I used the wrong color. Screw it. Sell it later. So yeah, did that.
Oh, there's like painted ones in there and everything.
Yeah, there's a couple red pieces in here. I mean, I guess you can print in red, but these definitely look like there's some paint on them. But there's lots of different shapes and stuff, so I think this will be fun for practicing. It's funny. I didn't get a chance to attend his session, but he had a breakout session as well, the Wolf King guy, and it was sort of like an interactive thing. You had to basically bring a Mythic Legions figure with you that you didn't mind not being the character that you purchased it for. So it could be a Legion builder or a named character. And during this session, basically, he brought tons and tons of fodder, like from other toy lines, even some leftover mythic parts from old customs and stuff like that. And they had people like Jeremy there and other people that are customizers. Just like, okay, everybody, here's how you rip the arms off your Mythic Legions. Here's how they come apart, and they're like, and why don't you just grab this other figure here, and
Right
rip the soft goods off of it, and take yours apart, put this on there, put that back together, boom, boom, boom. It's like, bam, custom figure right there. And
That'd be a cool little thing to go to.
yeah, he said a lot of people were, a lot of people are hesitant to do that type of stuff,
Yep.
right? It's like, kind of reminds me of Dave. Like during the pandemic, he just went freaking hog wild on doing that kind of stuff.
Right.
And created all those customs. So they said that was like a really fun session. So, good stuff.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish we could have been there. But
I really hope we can next year. I really want to hit up Jeremy and let him know.
Well, based on when I booked that room, which is January of this year, I suspect that the announcement will be coming in a couple months as to where it's going to be and when it's going to be. We already know it's going to be in Jersey, so it's just a matter of when. And yeah, so yeah, I recommend it. It's a good time. It was, I mean, last year's was just one day, and it just felt like it was an offshoot of the toy show, right? So it was almost kind of like if you weren't, I don't know, I don't want to say it's like a second, I don't know what I want to say, but
Sloppy.
it wasn't just like a flash.
yeah, it wasn't
go
its
check
own
this
thing. It was a toy show
Yeah.
within a toy show.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but it was good. But this, I tell you, man, you think you can't, I don't know. I know you guys could, but, could you go to a con specifically for Mythic Legions for 2 days? Well, I think you could.
I think
Yeah.
you could.
So, and have a good time because, like I said, with those breakout sessions, it really kind of gave you something else to do. And obviously there's other people to talk to and things like that, and the time goes by relatively quickly. It's not like you're sitting there waiting for the convention to end. I've been to robot conventions where you kind of feel that way sometimes. And of course, when we've been to NJCC and we weren't selling, staying there for an entire day, I've done that a couple times. That's not that much fun. But this was really fun.
It's good stuff. Sorry, I'm kind of just zoning out, like painting and painting and painting and.
It's okay.
I lost internet connection somehow. Now I'm back.
And now we got the echo.
Mm. That's because her mic's on.
I'll turn it off.
You don't have to. I like your voice.
I just kind of broke everything somehow. Ricky says I put myself in the cornfield.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to. I think it was connected to the router upstairs, and I lost connection.
Oh, and
That's okay. Now we have internet all over the house. You just have to pick your router.
yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah. I ran the internet down to here's.
There's all kinds of stuff happening.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. I feel like right now I'm being selfish and not getting anything done, but
I couldn't figure out a color scheme for this armor, and then I finally figured out, and like, oh yeah, that'll work good. Then it's like, now I'm on a mission. And it's like, so I'm just listening to you guys. I'm like, fuck, I need to talk and shit too.
It's kind of hard once you zone out.
Yeah. Well, it was interesting listening to Brian and stuff.
Yeah. I like it whenever we learn about all of the fun things that everybody else is working on.
honestly, I was like getting a little jealous because I wish we would have been there.
Yeah.
We had every intention on going. It was just.
Oh, there's just no time.
It just fucking. Everything came up like super fast, and before I knew it, like the show was sold out, and like vendor wise, and I'm like, well, I guess it's too late.
I couldn't afford to go to that either. If I would have had a choice, it would have been you guys and not Legion's Con, but
Oh,
I
man.
couldn't really do either, so shit happens.
It's okay. We're glad to see you now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's that.
we'll make it up. Come over, get some more tattoo work done, play
Sure.
with some toys.
Hell yeah.
It's always fun when you guys come visit.
Yeah.
We get to take the dogs for walks. And
Yeah, that was fun.
around.
Like, want to take the dogs for a walk? Heck yeah, let's go. We do that all the time.
Oh, and they just love it. They just like being around people and getting outside.
And we were watching that one goofy kung fu movie. Otto kept coming up and getting like real close to my face and all.
What was that
Like,
one,
hey,
Kung
hey, buddy.
Pao? Is that what that
Yeah, he
was?
does that.
Yeah, Kung Pao, I think.
Yeah. That was so ridiculously funny.
Every once in a while, JD and I will be out running around somewhere, and one of us will make a noise, and the other one will be like, wee Oh, it's so funny. I love that movie.
I remember I posted something about that like after we got back, and then Paul C. evidently had seen it too, and he commented on it. And
Mm-hmm.
there was a bunch of laughs and stuff in the post.
I highly recommend if you've never seen it, Kung Fu Hustle. That movie is ridiculous. In kind of a different way, but still.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
One of my favorites. Wayne and I were talking about finding old cartoons on some of the free channels that you can stream on, like stream from now, like Freebie and all that. He said he was watching old Popeye cartoons, like really old ones.
Netflix or Amazon or what? I was clicking through and they had some of those old Looney Tunes, like just a whole shitload of them. I'm like, wow. You have to find my way back here.
Back when my kids were little, I bought them a DVD at probably a dollar store that had 100 different old cartoons on it.
Oh, wow.
And it was all that kind of stuff. They would watch that on repeat and Puff the Magic Dragon. I'm pretty sure they broke a Puff the Magic Dragon DVD once because they watched it too much.
They broke it?
Yeah, it just wore out. It just stopped working. To be fair, they had one of those TVs in the corner of the room that had the DVD player in the bottom of it.
Oh, yeah, the combo.
Yeah, and I think it probably got too hot. But it was one of those, like...
I mean, it's Puff the Magic Dragon, man. You're... There's heat involved there.
Well, it was one of those ones that it never went back to the menu after it...
Oh, it just kept playing?
It just started all over again.
Oh, so if it got forgotten about, it's like 24 hours a day this thing's going to go until somebody physically stops it.
Yeah. And they would watch it every night for bed. I'd wake up at like 3 in the morning and it would be starting over. Like, oh my god, turn it off.
I think you're the one that broke it.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
I do like
I
Puff
can't take it anymore. Yeah, but at the time, I mean...
No, I wouldn't do that. I would hide things. I wouldn't break things. Like they had those weird little Nook Binky things or whatever little kids use. When they got to a certain age, I just hid them so they didn't use them anymore. They couldn't. I'm like, it went away. Where'd it go? I don't know.
You swallowed it when you were sleeping.
I was helping my brother a long time ago in his Suburban. We were taking all the seats out because we had to haul something big on the inside, and we must have found like 20 binkies underneath the seats when we pulled it out. Like, oh, here they all are.
20 what?
Binkies.
Oh,
little
those
pacifier
things.
for a baby. Yeah.
They're weird. I don't like them.
No.
But I would rather that than it was like a thumb or something. So when my sister was little, she would, like the 2 middle fingers, not the thumb, she would suckle on those when she was little. And she actually messed up the palate of her mouth.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. She ended up with a Freddie Mercury overbite.
Yikes.
It's pretty serious.
My little brother was into that. I never really was.
Neither.
And it got so bad, they bought this stuff that they like brush on your thumb that's supposed to taste really bad. Mm-hmm. And that worked. Like, that's fucked up. I was stopping it from doing it.
My aunt would put fingernail polish on the fingernail because it tastes gross. No little kid wants to put that in their face.
No.
It smells nasty too. But I figured the binky thing you could take away, but the finger they have to keep.
I just ate mine. That's all. I
Your
ate
finger?
my fingers. Yep. I still do.
That's alright. You're getting better.
Hey, JD, you're supposed to eat your fingers.
Huh?
What?
What'd you say?
You're not supposed to eat your fingers.
Why not?
Oh.
What if I'm hungry?
Starve.
Starve? It's horrible. Why would you tell someone to starve, Brian? Are you calling me fat?
No.
Okay.
He used to like chew his nails until there was hardly
Yeah,
anything there.
until they hurt. I don't really do that anymore.
Every once in a while, I'll cut my fingernails too short with the fingernail clippers, like way too short, and that shit'll hurt for like 3 days. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why like girls with long nails are always like, "Ow, I broke a nail," because that shit hurts. I don't know how they have long nails though.
No, I can't stand. There's no way I could do that.
It freaks me out. Like, what kind of crud they have under their nails?
Where have those nails been?
Nasty.
You
I
don't
mean,
know
it
where
might
I've
get-
been, Lou.
When mine
Yeah,
get
like-
to be like 1/8 of an inch, they're way too long. They'll start snagging on crap at work and whatnot.
Well, them girls that get like the fake nails, they have so many layers on top that they're like all bumped up, and then they're real long. You can't even see where the weight of their nail is. I use a nail brush all the time because I don't want stuff stuck in my fingernails. I don't understand how they do that shit.
Yeah, man, I've seen girls with really long nails. How do they do things?
Like wipe their ass? Oh, that's a big question. Like, okay, you type on a keyboard with the nails. I can buy that.
You
That's
pick
okay.
your nose really good. And what?
No doubt.
I don't
You can be
know.
5 feet away from your nose and be picking it.
Yep.
I just can't. Mm-mm.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
If the moment I start feeling like they're long enough I could hurt myself, I cut them off.
Hurt you or anyone around you. Do you feel safe at home? No. Her nails are stupid long.
I did scratch Elijah once. My nails were long. And the school called children and youth on me. Silly.
Hey, do you know that today is the last day to Back to Eternia?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Well, it is.
Are you counting change?
No, sir.
No.
I am not getting this.
Okay.
I mean, if I had not been at Legion's Con last weekend and spent what I spent, I might think.
You probably would have.
No, this is not for me. Like, what
No.
the hell am I gonna do with this
I
thing?
don't want to
But
make
you
room in my
guys, I
house
thought you
for
guys
it.
would be totally for it.
I mean, I don't know. A Gray Skull and a Snake Mountain.
Yeah,
That's
makes sense.
totally fine.
I heard they're making a Snake Mountain for Origins.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I never got the new Gray Skull. It's just I have a vintage one and I have the classics.
Yeah.
So I was just like, eh. And I I wish I would have gotten the classic Snake Mountain.
The Super 7 one?
Yeah. Yeah, when that thing came out.
Ricky thinks we need more castles in our castle.
I mean, it's not a
No.
it's not a bad thing.
I got enough to worry about in this castle. I don't need more castles to take care of.
Yeah, we're trying to get rid of the mice, not give them a home.
No shit.
So this thing is at 9132. Now it's already funded, but it's just a matter of are we going to see 10,000 for them to unlock that last figure?
Mm.
The Keklar, who's like,
And today's the last day, you said?
yep, it ends in 4 hours. So it ends in the Pacific time zone because Mattel's dumb.
Do you think anybody really cares about the Keklar character?
No. Not really.
Neither. I feel like
That's
if it would have
that's
been
why
a
they put it for a stretch goal.
Yeah, but if they would have made it a character people wanted, they'd have sold
Yeah,
more.
they just sold.
Yeah, but that seems to be their.
I don't
They find the
know,
dumbest thing
right?
for a stretch goal. And, oh, yeah, let's do this. And
I mean, so listen. I think what do I think?
I don't know. What do you think?
Alright, so
What
listen,
do you
tell us,
think?
We're
Brian.
waiting.
Talk to us, Brian.
this this is this is really for the vintage collectors. I think this is what this really calls out to, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
it's impossible, nearly impossible.
Mm-hmm.
It's very, very expensive to get an original Eternia set that's in great shape.
Right.
Yep.
I mean, they cost thousands and thousands of dollars. You guys saw the one at that Eternia Dreams place, remember, after
Yep.
Skullfest?
Mm-hmm.
So this really is, like, I think for those types of folks. But, like, a regular, like, Origins collector, I mean, these are $15 figures, right?
Right.
I mean, if you really, really, really wanted a Keklar, I mean, you're gonna have to shell out $600+ for a playset that you may not even care about just to get the figure. I don't know. It's crazy.
I don't know.
I guess you could always sell it later, but you know, people do. They talk about this, right? Like buying these HasLabs and selling them later.
Mm-hmm.
But the logistics of selling something so friggin' huge, I mean, it's a big deal, man. Like,
Yeah.
Shipping. Hundreds of dollars.
it's almost like, dude, you gotta bring it to a show and unload it there. And you may have to lower your price to get people to buy it,
Yep.
you know?
I feel like a large portion of that price is shipping.
I mean, and like when the HasLabs first started, like shipping was included. Like if you think about that Unicron at $575,
Yeah.
like that was free shipping.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's over $50 worth of shipping.
Oh, you're gonna
you know?
drop a bill to ship that at least.
I mean,
Yeah. At least.
so technically that Unicron was, I mean, $475 if you think about it. But yeah, they charge you shipping now anyway. But yeah, man, I don't know. It's like I guess there's just people that miss out and really, really want things, and you know, I don't know. I can't wait for the day where I go to a toy show and I see something as ginormous as this, and I've got the money in my pocket. Like that's what I'm here for.
That's what I'm here for.
Like I don't know if that day will come, but it's got to be a fun thing for like someone to be like, look what I got today.
Right.
Fucking Eternia. Dude, went to this show. I didn't know if anyone was gonna have one. You know, I know I gotta pay the aftermarket price, but I struck a deal with this guy. I decided to, bring some mezcos from my basement, and I traded him some of those and lowered the price, stuff like that. It's like, I don't think I've got anything on my docket that, like let's say I didn't go in for the Super 7 Thunder Tank, like I didn't pre-order it.
Mm-hmm.
That might be something. Like if I was to go to a show, like, oh, dude, fucking Thunder Tank.
You got a Thunder Tank here.
That'd be cool. But no, I gotta do it the boring way.
The boring way.
I don't think it's the boring way.
Pre-word.
I like finding things at shows. I like finding things in the wild. I would prefer to do it that way.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that was what was really cool about this past show. Like, there's stuff there that I would never shop for. Like, alright, everybody, I'm gonna sit down and find me some custom heads. And that's all I'm gonna buy today online. Like, this was stuff. That's probably what my weakness was this weekend. There's a whole bunch of stuff there that, like, I would never see anywhere else. And never have the inclination to seek out and buy. It's just stuff in front of me, like, yep, I'm getting that.
There's a couple brothers that own a toy store, like vintage toys and whatnot. You can go in and sell your stuff and get store credit and whatnot. They have a lot of cool stuff, and they're having this event on the 3rd of December where you can bring in a bunch of your toys that you don't want, and it's a big trade kind of thing. Like a bunch of people are bringing their toys they don't want, and everyone's sitting at their tables. It's going to be a big old bartering session.
Oh, that's cool.
But I feel a little intimidated because I don't want to pack a bunch of shit up and go there and not want anything, and then have a bunch of people
like,
want, no, I don't want
bring
your
their
stuff.
old McDonald's toys,
Yeah, your
broken
stuff sucks.
vintage Transformers.
Fucking McDonald's toys and shit. Or Beanie Babies, that's what I meant.
Beanie Babies.
Beanie Babies.
Mhm.
Ew. Who has Beanie Babies anymore?
I don't know. Somebody does.
My sister has a bunch somewhere. She collected them when she was young. They're cool.
Are they?
Yeah. If you
Dude,
collect
those
it and
used
you
to be
like
a
it, you win.
craze.
Sure.
People driving around with like 100 of those things in the dash in their car.
Getting all fucking sun bleached.
Every once in a while, I still see that. Like, man, if you get in a head-on collision, there's gonna be bloody Beanie Babies all over the fucking pavement.
You get a concussion to the back of the head. A fucking Beanie Baby.
Should have saved your life.
It probably would. That's so funny.
The original.
You're killing me.
Yeah, the original airbag. Beanie Baby.
Oh man.
I think I gotta make this a thing. Is this your next tattoo? Your original Beanie Baby. Or the original airbag.
I've seen some of those pictures of the West Virginia cars because they don't have to inspect their vehicles every year.
Alright.
So some people just start gluing shit all over their cars. Have you seen any of that shit?
A car made of Beanie Babies.
There was a car, I'm sure you guys have seen this picture. I had like some dude had just taken all these toys and just like glued them to the entire outside of his car. There was just like thousands
Yeah.
and thousands. It was just totally ridiculous looking.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Like what happens when it rains?
You got some soggy ass toys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going down the road with.
Imagine if that car got in a goddamn head-on collision.
Mm-hmm. Pelted by an AT-AT. Death by Millennium Falcon. Oh my. Where are we at? Like 2 hours, huh?
There are tons of those things. I just pulled some of them up. Look at that.
Holy cow. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Do you see that?
That's ridiculous.
Oh, that's that guy's car?
Yeah.
Wow.
I guess you don't have to worry about ever washing it again. What about the...
There's tons of them. Look at this one. It's covered in Matchbox cars, but it was very meticulous.
Oh.
Are they all Volkswagen Matchboxes?
Oh no.
If not, you failed, dude. You totally failed.
It's crazy.
Oh, EE says the Sentinel isn't even worth selling at this point.
No?
Maybe it was from our prior conversation of the logistics of getting rid of it.
Yeah.
Holy crap, man. Some of these cars are nuts. I don't think I could drive around with all this shit on my car.
I mean, you're driving down the highway, and what happens? Something falls off. Clink, 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 clink. You're like, fuck, what was that?
That one's covered in McDonald's toys. Like Happy Meal toys.
It's ridiculous.
That's weird as shit. How the hell would you wash that?
You don't.
You don't wash it.
You don't wash
That's
it.
my first question. How do you wash your car?
Oh, wash it.
What?
Wash your
Wash.
car.
They must not have a lot of pollen in that area.
What do you mean wash,
Wash
your
'em?
car?
What does that mean?
What do you mean
Look at
wash
that.
a car? You don't wash
I think
cars.
that looks like a truck, but look at the top of it.
Jeez. That's almost begging for someone to come by and start fucking with it.
How sad. I'm too. No, I'm weirded out because my car's all dirty right now. It doesn't have to be spotless all the time, but I just want to be able to clean it. But you said we should probably get out of here, huh?
Yeah, probably. We've been keeping people awake for
Dude,
2 hours now.
you guys gotta watch Andor, man.
I heard
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. I was going to
yeah.
ask you guys about that.
today.
I'm
Yeah.
on episode 5 right now.
Oh, dude.
Yep, that's what we'll be doing.
Fucking bonkers.
I like it.
Yeah, man.
Well, let's say goodnight so we can go watch Andor. Mike, you want to show where you're at with your stuff and tell everybody where they can find you?
Yeah, I'm just painting little armor pieces right now. No big
Cool.
deal. Getting first coats on. I got first coats of yellow at the beginning of the show on their beards.
Nice.
Can't really see because
Mm-hmm.
my webcam sucks. And I'm too cheap to get another one.
Oof.
I got this dude put together
You're
though.
flagged, lady.
When's your birthday, Mike?
Look at that.
We should get one there. Dude,
$40.
Nice.
Wow.
nuts.
That's
Oh,
fucking
wow.
badass, isn't it? It doesn't articulate, but it's awesome sculpt and it's painted very well. I'm going to get all these when they come out.
That's
There's
very
more?
I heard they're going to do a bunch.
Yeah, I think there was, like, because it used to be a whole series.
Yeah, I think they're doing more.
I think it looks really nice.
Yeah. Makes
Yep.
me nostalgic.
I saw it, like, they have kind of like a NECA section at our Target
Mm-hmm.
that's not in the real toy section. It's kind of over by the books and electronics and whatnot.
Yep.
And I went over there because I'm like, I may as well just go check just in case. And they had a couple Predators that I was hemming and hawing about. And then I saw the box of the dragon on the bottom. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I looked down there, pulled it out, and I'm like, damn, there was no price. And I'm like, fuck, I bet this thing's like $60 or some damn shit. And I went over to the scanner and it was like 39 whatever. I'm like, oh, yep, you're coming home. I went back over, and what I usually do, I get them all out, line them all up, and inspect them all, and pick the best one and put the other ones back.
That's a good idea.
Because I'm stupid like that.
No, you
That's
just.
not stupid at all. No.
Take advantage while you can.
Yep.
Yeah.
Look at stuff in the box.
Yeah, that's fucking so dumb.
So yeah, it's
You want to tell the good folks where they can find you, Mike?
yeah. Let's say our bye-byes and
Me?
get on up at. He is
Mike Wells on Facebook, Monday and Tuesday in the chat on Into the Realm and Breaking the Mold, and here every other Wednesday. Mike Wells in the Facebook groups.
Nice. Brian, do you want to talk to everybody about, what you wrapped up
Yeah,
tonight, and then tell everybody where they can find you?
Find me at Sprinkleizer on Instagram, and tune in Monday night for the wonderful Robit news. I don't think there's gonna be a lot of Robit news next week.
no.
It was
You
I
don't
was
think?
scraping. I was scraping pretty hard
Uh,
this week. And in fact, I took some of my scrapings out because Jeremy's segment ran kind of long. I was like, all right, well, maybe I'll save it for next week. I still haven't shown off pics of like X Transbots had stuff on display at TFCon.
oh.
We never really went over that stuff. But,
Well,
it's
I
ready.
guess you can save that
I need
for nights where we don't have much.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Ultra Magnus I like. I want to get that
Yeah.
one. I never did
I'm
get the
actually-
masterpiece.
I'm waiting for those damn Omnibots to drop.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm not waiting for them because I would like to save up some money before they drop, since there's. But I still want them to drop. Yeah, I'm looking forward to them.
them and the was it Runabout and Runamuck?
Yeah.
I'm waiting for them.
They got that Quintesson too that X Transbots is doing. It was interesting looking.
Oh, the one with the
The two
squiggle
tentacles.
arms?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, that's in the slideshow too.
Sweet.
Nice. What about you, dear?
Well, you can find me, Chandra Cooper, on Facebook.
You might need to talk a little louder.
Oh, sorry. You can find me, Chandra Cooper, on Facebook. You can find me every Monday night on ETR. Best part of my Monday. You can find me here with you guys every other Wednesday. And you can find me painting and painting and painting.
Painting
and painting some
walls.
more. And
Painting all of the walls.
getting ready for the wedding.
Yeah,
What about you?
it's coming. Yeah, you can find me sawing and hacking and building and all that stuff.
Can't wait to see what you guys have been up to.
Oh, buddy, you have
Lots
no
of
idea.
things.
Lots. We're working on a 1-to-1 scale diorama.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's wild.
I mean, kind of.
I hope I dress
it is.
appropriately.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll be fine. As long as you wear some clothes, you're good. We're all friends here. So
And I guess that's us.
yeah. Yeah. If you need to find me, ShelfGravy, Pigment Surgery, and the like. There we go. Now I think we're ready.
That'll be that.
That'll do it.
Good night,
Okay.
friends.
Thanks for hanging out, folks. Enjoy the rest of your week.
Yep.
And we'll see you next time.
Night, everyone.
Good night.
Pass on what you have learned.